Okay, hi first hour. Welcome back to class. So you should have your trig ratio foldable that's in your notebook. So get that out, and if you don't, and for those of you who weren't here, this is a quick review. So remember, the whole purpose of trig and using trig is we're going to be finding side lengths. But here for the first little while, all we've been doing is setting up the ratio. Beginning tomorrow, we will use that ratio to find the missing side length. So if we're going to use sine, sine is the opposite from the angle over the hypotenuse. And remember how we remember that. So opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine, it's adjacent. Remember, adjacent means next to. So over the hypotenuse. And then we remember that with ha. The last one was tangent or tan, and that is opposite over adjacent, and we remember that with TOA. So please remember those as we go through, and we're going to be using them. Okay, finding the trig ratio. Now we want to find on this first slide the cosine of z. So what I always do is I circle which one I'm going to find. I look at my right angle, remember, and I draw in so I always know where my hypotenuse is. Now cosine, if I remember, is ha. Adjacent over hypotenuse. What is adjacent to z? 14. What is my hypotenuse? 50. Now if you can, if you have a calculator that will work this way, please simplify that fraction. If you don't, that's okay. I will still give you full credit on the assignment. Basically, this is what I want you to do is just set that up. So there it is. So technically, too, to get it right, you're just going to say cosine of z equals 14 over 50, and that's what I want to see on your assignments. Okay, next one, tangent. So again, the tangent of c, I'm going to circle c. I'm going to draw in my arrow to point towards the hypotenuse. So the tan of c equals, now remember tangent is TOA, opposite of c is 12, adjacent to c would be 35, and that would be your answer. And again, remember to simplify. If not, if you leave it like that, I will still give you full credit. Okay, sine of c. Again, I'm going to circle c, draw in for my hypotenuse. Sine is so, and so sine of c equals opposite of c is 7 over my hypotenuse, which is 25. And that one I know will not simplify. Okay, tangent of z. Draw in, there is my hypotenuse. Now remember, tan is TOA, opposite of z. So my tan of z equals opposite is 30 over my adjacent, which is 40, which would simplify really easily to 3/4. Just dropping those zeros off. Okay, next one, cosine of x. Again, circling, drawing in my arrow. Cosine is ha. So if I look here, my cosine of x equals, adjacent to x is 21 over my hypotenuse, which is 29. If you look right here at this one, this example, if I hadn't have drawn in right here my hypotenuse, that one would have kind of been a little bit tricky to figure out which one was adjacent to it just because of the shape of my triangle. Okay, one last thing. When you do your worksheet, my suggestion to you would be to write the whole thing across. So ka, TOA, across the top of your worksheet so that you can do it. Remember, if you have any questions, please call me. Please follow the directions on Canvas. And guys, I miss seeing your faces.